Alright, so I want to talk about DC Fandome here for just a minute. I can give my thoughts on the event that took place yesterday. And just kind of tell y'all what I'm excited about. Because there were some pretty cool announcements there. And I, we're going to talk about kind of what I liked. I didn't get to see the entire event. Some of the stream was lacking, but some things I'm hyped up for. Yesterday, here on the channel, I did a video discussing the Batman trailer, Matt Reeves' new Batman movie coming out in March, and I discussed like a scene-by-scene breakdown with spoilers. So check that out if you have not seen that yet. But be careful though, because I'm going to give you actual context in the movie about stuff that happens. Very little speculation. So that's going to be on the channel yesterday, but I'm hyped for that. I mean, just seeing the visuals, seeing Batman kicking ass, seeing that early, Model 1 Batmobile and like how his suit is not really as like gigantic and armored, like really, really, really like that. The Batman looks great. It's got that film noir kind of look to it. I'm hyped for that. Now, they also gave us like a mini sneak peek of The Flash. And I was wondering when we were going to get that movie because it's been talked about for a while. And it is coming out. And what I loved about this trailer is, the story of the film is about how Barry Allen wants to go back in time and save his mom from dying by going through time and changing it. But unfortunately, he may end up on a timeline that's not really his. And that's where we get the tease. It's in the trailer and the sneak peek of the 1989 Tim Burton Batman played by Michael Keaton once again. We actually see the Batsuit there, and we see Barry like removing a what looks like a big like cloth or whatever, and you can tell based on the shape, you can tell based on how it looks, you can tell that it's the 89 Batmobile. Like, it's the 89 Batmobile without question. That's what it is. And that was awesome. That's what it is, and I completely marked out, because in my opinion, y'all, look, I love all the different Batmobiles throughout history, but the 1989 Batmobile from the first two Tim Burton Batman films is my absolute favorite. That is my vote for the greatest Batmobile of all time as far as cool factor goes. A lot of it might be nostalgia, I'm not going to lie, but still, I love it. And so I think that the Batman kind of stole a lot of the movie. Now, Black Adam, what about that? This is a movie that The Rock has been talking about for years. I was not even sure that it was ever going to come out. Because I remember hearing about The Rock wanting to play about Black Adam in 2012, 2013? Like, that was an internet rumor for almost a decade. And now, finally, after all these years, Black Adam is coming. The scene of Black Adam looked freaking amazing. Like, it looked great. The visuals. It's got that kind of dusty... It's got a little bit of a Zack Snyder kind of style to it, but not really Snyder. Much more with, the gods and things like that. It does look great. And The Rock has been dying to play this character, and I talked about it. And I thought it looked great. I like seeing the actors there. I thought that... I mean, again, we don't see much of it, but... Visually speaking, it looks great. It looks great. There was a little bit of behind the scenes about Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Not too much, I'm kind of excited for that. I mean, it's not like a movie that I'm dying to see, but I also didn't think I would really care too much about Aquaman, the first one, except that James Wan was directing it. And I wound up liking the original Aquaman, so that was good. What about Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, the new game coming out? Very interesting. We were seeing a lot of comic book games, and some have been good, some have not. Obviously, the top ones for me in recent memory are the Arkham series for Batman, the Spider-Man PlayStation games. Those are some of the best games. And now we have a Suicide Squad game, so... a little bit cautious on that, but nonetheless, it still seems like it could be a lot of fun. Also, the Peacemaker. Dude, that looks great. Peacemaker looks like a lot of fun. Robert Patrick playing the father of the Peacemaker, or at least what I think is the father of the Peacemaker, looks freaking awesome. Like, Peacemaker and, like, John Cena being the star, like, very much enjoyed it. Very much enjoyed it. So, that looked great. The League of Super Pets, I couldn't care less about. I don't really like movies with, like, animal pet, like, heroes. I've never been into that. Like, movies like Air Bud, like, I'm not really into it. Like, I like dogs, I like animals, like pets, but I don't know, man. I've never been into that. I'm just being honest with you. I just don't care. But seeing in the Flash, doing Michael Keaton doing the voiceover, and him going to the '89 Batcave is just, that's like my childhood, yo. I literally cannot wait for that. The Batman stole the show, but I don't know, man. That, as the nostalgia part, oh man, I'm excited. So yeah, DC Fandome was fun this year. Um, lots of good stuff coming out. DC fans reading good. Nothing, no mention of the Snyderverse continuing or anything like that. That's probably dead, but, and it's unfortunate because I was really looking forward to seeing Darkseid and that coming in. But who knows? With this whole time travel thing, maybe they could do multiple different versions of that character. Who knows, man? But I look forward to seeing what they're putting out. I'm sure not all the movies are going to be good, but what I saw was good enough. Anyways, let me know what you thought about DC Fandome, and we'll talk soon.